that?
Reviewing their issues and then letting them know what is going to move forward. As in, what was you going to give me an example?
Yes, actually,
Okay,
I
go
got a
ahead.
great example. Payment call. All right, and as she mentioned, by reviewing the account, offering them options, we've also educated them on maybe set them up on auto renew. All right. So what would you do there to ensure the customer understands what happens next?
Depending on what plan they're on, so we would use the, let's do the $35 plan. That say it renews on December the 10th. Make them aware that it is at midnight. It's not like you go to bed on the 9th, you wake up, it's the 10th. No, you have until midnight of that day. So if you're going to add the money, it's better to speak with a representative so that they can renew your plan right then and there and give you your minutes and a new expiration date. If not, you put your money on there a day early, which you can do that. But then it's going to charge you 10 cents per minute. Then at midnight, you're going to be calling back in like, well, I added the money, but now I only got $23. What happened? So you can do that. And with the like $50 plan, shouldn't really matter unless you're like trying to make international calls or putting the 1 in front of the phone number. It will trigger an international call. Then it can take down your balance. But other than that, if it's on there, it'll just come off at midnight. But just making them aware that we give them the full 30th day. It doesn't click at the beginning of it. That's a good example.
No, that's great examples. Thank you. Yes, Amanda.
I would say something else you could tell them, like with the $50 plan, regardless whether they have automatic payment or not, we send them a message and tell them
on all of them we do, yes. So yeah, that's another good point. You need to, because I had phone calls on that yesterday. You need to make them aware that the text messages are the alerts, just letting you as the customer know. But as long as you have it set up on the auto refill, then you're covered to kind of just disregard the message, and then you can give them the option on what they want to do at that point in time. But normally they're just like, oh, okay, I understand now, because the systems aren't attached together at this point, but we might be able to fix it later.
Yes. You bring up some good points. So we deal with them calls daily, don't we?
Yes.
I just made that payment. Why am I getting that message? And if the agent that beforehand just told them exactly how it works and what's going to happen next, they wouldn't be making that return call.
Exactly.
Fantastic. I see Samantha over here shaking her head,
Yes,
soaking up like a sponge.
calls, yes.
All right. Fantastic. So, and with that, so why would that be important? What does the customer gain out of us by us telling them what happens next and explaining those details such as that?
Well, the customers that I get are like, really? No one's ever told me that before. You know, that type of thing. Like, wow, thank you. Now I know. I don't have to call back in. And it makes them feel like they're important. Like, you have to communicate with them. Like, they're the best thing since sliced bread type thing.
There you go. There you go.
And then it makes them like AT&T. Like, oh, they do have good customer service.
Or they say you gave us more than what we even called in for.
Exactly, yeah.
Awesome.
To prevent the callback.
So we know the benefits of making sure we anticipate the needs, and we've reviewed several ways to do that, all right? And the final one I want to read myself is alert your leadership to the chronic issues that may impact other customers, which is like key with this morning. You know, when there's a supervisor and you see you're having the same kind of call, data troubleshooting calls, or same scenario over and over, it's better to let someone know. Because, you know, what's the importance of allowing your supervisor to know that there's an issue?
So they can get it expedited and get it resolved so that other people are aware of it, and if it needs to go higher up or forwarded to other call centers or where it needs to go to get fixed.
That's it. And so you're our first line of defense. We don't know unless y'all involve us. So that is very key. Customer gains, you know, the ease of mind that we're really working the service. We're just not just a number, and we're just saying, oh, you have an issue, we'll get to it. So we got extraordinary, like Ms. Bonnie said, make them feel special. And by doing that, we're really focusing on 7 days, but we can see how it actually pushes the rest of the metrics from what we've discussed here. So fantastic. Now, Amanda, something that we've discussed here that you'll be able to use in towards anticipating the customer's needs.
Taking a look at facilities and prior notes from what they've called in before.
Prior notes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Currently, do you know where your 7 days at?
It was at 76.
No, your 70 day.
Oh, my 7 day? It was 21.
You're pretty good. You watch them stats daily, don't you? 21.2. Which, and Amanda, I want to brag a little bit about Amanda because we were running closer to 30% here a couple weeks ago. Moving really close to this wellness recognition. So that's a great jump. But now setting a 7 day goal. By, you know, looking in the prior notes intelligence to anticipate those needs. Where are you going to set that 7 day goal for me?
In 7 days?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll say 20.
Awesome goal. Awesome goal. Just over a point. Fantastic. So in your words, starting with I commit. Tell me exactly what you're going to do using or anticipate needs, what are you going to do to anticipate those customer needs and reach that goal of 20?
I'm going to look at requirements intelligence and make sure I review their rate plan, go over their options with them, what's available, and make sure what their home's working out for them and is the best, like the plan, that's the best plan for them.
Fantastic, fantastic. When are you going to start that?
On my next call.
Well, what would actually stop you or prevent you from being able to look in those notes and anticipate those customer needs?
My job is a rep.
Your job is a what?
As a rep?
Oh, okay.
She's old school. You can tell she still calls herself a rep.
Oh, trust advisor.
Yeah. She's been with us a while. Samantha. Jump to you here. Some that we've just discussed that will help you to anticipate our customer needs. Some that one of us discussed that you'll be able to use on your calls, try to make that push on that 7 day. What would that be?
It would definitely be tailoring more to each individual call, tailoring their plans and their features that they have on their program.
All right, great. So basically, analyzing plans and features, right? So great.
Do you know about your calculator? How you can do the estimate of what they spend average monthly on their plan? Do you know how to do that in the monthly plan that they're on now?
Well, let me get your second go when we review that. Good, you bring up a good point there, Ms. Bond. You know where your 7 day currently at, Ms. Smith?
I think you told me it was at 27.
Yes, ma'am. 27 and a half. All right, and of course we got a new scorecard coming out later today. I'm sure we're going to see an increase or a better score than that. There's been some things we've already focused on. Now, setting a 7 day goal. Where do you want to set that 7 day goal?
I'm going to do a push here. We'll say 25.
25, excellent. So 2 points.
Yes.
So Samantha, in your own words, tell me what you're going to do to anticipate those needs and reach that goal.
I'm going to be tailoring more to the customers and also reviewing their previous call notes, which I got from a coworker a little earlier, and kind of put it all together and tailor it to each individual call.
So, all right, so you mentioned you're going to look at those notes, intelligence. What other systems are you going to use to really analyze those features in the plans?
Definitely going to use Kick and make sure that the rate plan is tailored to the customers and try and make sure if they're, needing more minutes or more call time, that we get them switched to a different rate plan. And which, of course, we're going to go to intelligence and do that and change it. Just tailor for each individual customer.
That's it. Miss Bonnie, and she mentioned the tool that you were trying to help her out with. Can you review exactly what you're
I
asking?
don't know what it's called though. I can tell you where it is. Do you know what it's called?
Yeah,
Is it it's not the data calculator.
You talking about the view?
Yeah.
CDR?
No. View.
Yes. Yes. Citizen Kit.
CDR. Well, we have two of them. What she's talking about is in Kick, CDR viewer. If you want to check the voice calls, it brings up all the voice calls. So it pretty much tells you how many minutes you use there. Another one, which is a new tool in Clarify, is once you choose your 1, 2, and 3 needs correctly, is we have, where to put things down on your left so you can access your tools quickly. There's one that says view unbilled voice. All right, if you tap that, what it does is instantly bring up intelligence systems. It tells you how many minutes they've used since they renewed their plan, how many minutes they still
So it's
have
actually
left.
coordinated with prepaid now?
Yes.
And that's
It is.
awesome. I did
that.
not know that one was there. I've been using the old one in Kick.
All right, and you've started
That
using
was a
the new
lot
one?
better because the one intelligence
No, but I'm going
shows
to
you
now
what
when I
they
get
can.
over there.
So
I didn't know that
fantastic.
was in there. And it will bring you up a breakdown, and then it will calculate how much they spend average monthly. And then
does it
you
on
can
its
tell
own.
them about that and then upgrade them to something better. Because the
So
monthly plans
really
are always the
helps
best
with
way to go because they
analyzing
can't
that
keep up with
When
their
did they
minutes.
do that?
Oh, when the new Clarify came out.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either, but now we do, and now we'll be using it.
Bonnie,
That saves
so
time.
we discussed and anticipate those needs. What are you going to be able to use to anticipate those needs and really help that 7A and FCR?
Provide extraordinary customer service, and because I'm still working on that, but I think we
You
made
got
it.
that.
I think we got that. But I'm going to say it again, and then I'm going to set the proper expectations for customers.
Right, fantastic. Ensuring that what happens next, setting those expectations of what they're to expect from us. Great thing, saves any miscommunications. And do you know where your current 7 days at?
22.
22, 22.8. Which is also another great jump for another agent who was running 27-28, as I mentioned this morning in a morning tailgate. Now she's really wanting to focus on 7 days. 20%, huh?
Well, yeah, because it went from 27 to 22, so I think that's
achievable. I know so. I know so. 7 days, especially with the habits that we've already started with. So, fantastic. Now, I need to step back to you quickly, Samantha. And based for you too, Bonnie. What would prevent you from actually analyzing those plans and features and really tailoring to meet the needs of the customer? What would actually prevent you from that?
Nothing would prevent me at this point because I have an excellent coach, and so the excellent coach with the knowledge and the information that I've been receiving, once I go back and apply it to every call,
we'll be in there.
Yes.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Bonnie, in your words, tell me what you are going to do to anticipate those needs and reach that goal in 20.
I commit to providing extraordinary customer service and setting the proper expectations for my customers.
When are you going to do that?
Right now.
Right now? Just right now?
Right now.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever. I'm glad you found me. Glad to hear that.
Yeah. As long as it permits me.
All right, fantastic. Well, what would prevent you from really setting this proper expectations?
Nothing.
Consistent. So, fantastic. Well, I know each one of y'all have set a goal here. We're going to reach these goals. We've been doing great with reaching the goals here lately. Again, I want to thank you for reaching our willingness to recommend goals. The team's at 60%. So,
we did make it to 60?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Are we
coming after you, Marcus.
We don't know
Where
yet.
you're at.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Fantastic. So, these
High
goals.
five, guys. Coming
Y'all
after
know
you.
these goals are going to be a walk in the park, and if we can get this down with our 7-day, SCR is going to come up, willingness to recommend is going to come up, so it's a win-win for all of us.
Yes.
So is there anything that I can do for y'all?
Just keep doing what you're doing, because if it wasn't with your help and guiding us in the right way with the knowledge that we had but not knowing how to use it, we would not be achieving these goals right now.
And so y'all doing the work and pointing the right direction.
That's what I mean.
I thank y'all for living up to your commitments. Now, what I will be doing here is I'll be following up first with a rapid fire to get some remote monitoring, see if you're living up to the commitments, see if there's anything I can help you with, and I'm going to do a hot lab to see exactly what's working for you. Now, if you have any question at that time, please get with me. Maybe I'll be able to help you out. If we need to do a facilitation, very much what you don't know about Samantha. But remember, intelligence is key, as y'all mentioned. Be very key, analyze, and anticipate and plan for us. So, I do thank you for taking time out of your day. If y'all go back to 10-12, and I'll follow up with you in shortly, all right?
All right.
Thank you for all coming.